Rusty Quill presents.
Hey everyone, this is Motzi. I just wanted to drop by with a couple of announcements for this week. First of all, we wanted to talk about this fantastic comic that's now on Kickstarter. It's a Filipino horror comic written by a fantastic Filipino creator based in Toronto. What if those old stories of ghosts and monsters from back home were true? This is the question asked by Balikbayan, a new comic launching on Kickstarter. It explores the often strained relationships between the children of immigrants and their parents, and the difficulties of reconciling those two worlds. After years of estrangement, a sudden tragedy forces Ben into contact with his father, bringing up memories from his youth that he'd rather forget. He must confront his broken relationship with his father before they face the malevolent force, calling them back to their homeland. They will learn firsthand that the sins of the past will always find us, no matter how far we try to run. With this comic, artist Fabian Lelay hopes to contribute to the broadening stories about cultural horror. He says that the Philippines is known for its hospitality and its love of food and music, but it's also rich with the supernatural. This is a personal story for writer Jeff Estrella. It's been very important to me in recent years to try and connect better with both my family and my heritage. He says that the comic was inspired by a story his father told him about the curse that has followed the men in my family for generations. Balikbayan number 1 will be released in May 2024. A launch event will be hosted on May 28 at the Transact Club in Toronto, featuring readings by Filipino poets and a marketplace for Filipino artist vendors. The Kickstarter campaign will run until March 22, 2024. That's 7 days from now. The 15,000 Canadian dollar goal will go toward paying contributors and printing books. You can find the campaign by searching Balikbayan comic on Kickstarter or accessing the link in the description below. And we may be an audio medium, but you have got to see the bonus art that they have for this. It is scary. If you'd like to support this amazing indie endeavor by a Filipino creator and a Filipino artist, please do check this out on Kickstarter. We've linked it in the description below. Our second announcement is that we are going to Toronto Comicon this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. We'll be at the Canadian Podcast Awards booth, like before, like last year. They were kind enough to let us borrow their booth for about an hour, and we'll be there with some amazing con-exclusive freebies that we'll share with anybody who comes to visit. And since an hour is very short, especially for 10 in the morning, we'll also be meeting people at the Second Cup Cafe in the same building from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So remember, that's 10 to 11 a.m. at the Canadian Podcast Awards booth and 1 to 3 p.m. at the Second Cup Cafe. This is all within Toronto Comicon, which will take place at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre. We hope to see you there. Our brand new episode, Ibig, is coming out on Sunday as usual. Don't forget to catch it live on YouTube at 9 p.m. EST, or catch it later on Acast or wherever you listen to podcasts. And as always, thank you, we love you, and hanggang sa muli.